Welcome to the Research Academy YouTube channel, where we do the hard work of gathering information for you and present it in a format as simple as possible in order to help you reach your goals. Before I do my presentation today, if you end up getting anything useful out of this video, I'd invite you to check out our Discord server. It's going to be in the first link in the description. And if you enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and maybe share it with a friend who you might think needs it. Today, I'm going to be discussing the topic of nitric oxide, which I'm surprised a lot of people do not talk about it, but we will see how important it actually is in our body and why we need nitric oxide. We're going to be talking about what nitric oxide is, the benefits of nitric oxide, and a couple of implementations we can introduce into our routine to increase nitric oxide in our body. So, what is nitric oxide? Nitric oxide is basically a gas produced in the body that has crucial roles. Let's talk about some of those crucial roles. So let's talk about the benefits of nitric oxide. Number one is it opens up the blood vessels in the body. It opens the blood vessels wider. Allowing more blood to travel through the body. It also helps in the growth and development of veins in our body. During times like exercise and sleeping, nitric oxide is released by the endothelial cells in the blood vessels, which is kind of surrounding the blood vessels. Nitric oxide also promotes a higher level of circulation throughout the entire body. So it aids us also in circulation. Think about how important blood is in our body. Every element that our body accepts, whether it be by consumption of food or supplementation, or even hormones that our body releases, get from point A to point B by traveling through the veins. This vasodilation will also help lower blood pressure, which can also bring our heart rates to a healthy rate. So it lowers heart rate and blood pressure. Do you see how important this is? Everything you do, even efficient cognition, requires our veins to transfer blood to the needed area. So even our minds. Now, nitric oxide will increase the dilation and relax the blood vessels to make them wider. It will not, however, increase the total blood volume in the body. That is the blood volume in the body, the amount of blood in our body. Maybe we'll make another video on that, but that is a separate topic. Nitric oxide also acts as a signaling molecule in the brain, helping neurons communicate with each other, which aids in memory and learning. Nitric oxide is also produced by immune cells, playing a role in fighting infections, helping to kill or inhibit the growth of bad bacteria. Nitric oxide is also related to a huge role in erectile function and optimization because it has to do with the blood flow. In turn, it will make your bigger and it will make it more functional as well. So it's also very important to a lot of people. The last but certainly not least benefit is also in terms of gaining muscle. You will be at a huge advantage here with optimized nitric oxide levels. Wider veins will allow more blood to be pumped through those areas when you're working out, giving them more nutrients to those muscles, allowing them to grow much bigger and stronger. Now that we know why we should increase our nitric oxide in our body, we are going to go through how we do that. So I'm actually going to go through every way to increase nitric oxide in the body. Number one is eating foods rich in nitrates. There's a big difference between nitrates that naturally occur in foods and the ones that are added as preservatives or flavor enhancement in processed foods. I want you to avoid these kinds of nitrates. And these kinds of nitrates are actually the ones that are one of the causes of cancer. So stay away from processed meats in general. You know those little packs of little sandwich meat you get at the store? That's processed meat right there. Forget it. The best source for naturally occurring nitrates can be found in beets. The most efficient way, in my opinion, is to drink organic beet juice. However, do not drink more than 7 ounces in one sitting, as this could lead to nitrate poisoning, causing your body to reject any more that you consume. Now, next is consuming antioxidant rich foods. My top three are oranges, mandarin oranges, dark chocolate or cocoa powder, and pomegranate. I'll mention that later again. So try mixing organic cocoa powder in a glass of milk and add a spoonful of honey so it doesn't taste dull. And it actually tastes just like that Nesquik chocolate milk you have as a kid. This is kind of like that, but the optimized version of that. And the easiest way to get pomegranate, in my opinion, is to buy organic pomegranate juice from the store and drink that daily. Organic pomegranate juice has also been shown in a 2006 study to increase testosterone by 24% for men who drank it every single day for just 2 weeks. The next element that increases nitric oxide is L-arginine. It has a key role in the production of nitric oxide. Uh, Now, you could either increase L-arginine by the use of supplementation or the consumption of foods such as pumpkin seeds, chicken, or pork. The next element that aids in the production of nitric oxide in the body is L-citrulline, that is also linked with L-arginine. Supplementation, my recommendation is the most efficient method of getting L-citrulline. However, if you're looking for a more specific food, L-arginine occurs most commonly in watermelon. The next vitamin that is essential for nitric oxide production is vitamin C. Vitamin C also plays a huge role in protecting the body from oxidative stress, which is the bad stress in our bodies. Vitamin C we can get from the list of antioxidant foods I mentioned earlier, which is mandarin oranges. About 5 per day will give you an efficient day's worth of vitamin C. The next vitamin that plays a huge role in this is vitamin E. You could take this in the form of a dietary supplement or in foods such as nuts or seeds. The next is limit or completely stop the consumption of alcohol and smoking. Ideally, you'd be wanting to get to the point where you are doing none of these. Remember, we're trying to maximize our blood flow. Okay, the next tool is sunlight exposure. Whenever the skin is exposed to sunlight, that also triggers the production of nitric oxide. Daily sunlight exposure is also linked to increasing testosterone levels as well. So we had the pomegranates increasing testosterone. And we also have sunlight exposure as well. The last tool I have for you today is triggering nitric oxide through deep breathing. There's many deep breathing exercises out there, but if you watch our last implementation video, it was on cold showers, which is automatically triggers deep breathing. Whenever you go into the cold, you calm yourself down by doing deep inhalation, which is automatically a form of deep breathing. So, deep breathing and cold showers. So, let's review what we went over today. So, implementation. How do we implement this into our routines? Drinking organic beet juice daily for nitrates that boost nitric oxide in the body for antioxidant factors. Eating 5 mandarin oranges in a day for optimal vitamin C intake. Cocoa powder in the form of chocolate milk, or ideally organic cocoa powder that is mixed with a spoonful of honey because it tastes the same. You can also drink organic pomegranate juice daily for its antioxidant properties and extreme testosterone boosting properties. And my board's getting a little off kilter here. And next is supplementing with L-arginine. Supplementing with L-citrulline. Supplementing with vitamin E or eating seeds or nuts. And also constraining yourself from alcohol and smoking. Also going outside in the morning to trigger nitric oxide and boost testosterone. And the last one was deep breathing and cold showers. I should say deep breathing or cold showers. Mark this all down to implement it into your routine. And that's the end of this video. So if there was anything on this topic that I missed today, or if you feel like you could expand on it a lot more off of the information that I've given today, if you are in our Discord server, you can join our daily research sessions. Every day we have one at 8:30 a.m. and one at 8:30 p.m. That is Central Daylight Time. After you've taken your notes, you can ask to do your own presentation, and I will record it, edit it, and upload it to YouTube. If you enjoyed the video, give the like button a smash and subscribe. The link to Research Academy will be in the description of this video also, as well as the notes taken for this video. Love y'all.